Well, good evening. Noswonky here. Well, I'm going to show you something disgusting. Look at that. It's pretty disgusting. That is a tooth that was once in the mouth of the fat Aussie bastard. And that is another tooth that was once in the mouth of the fat Aussie bastard. Now look, I haven't checked Fab's mouth myself and counted his teeth, but I think I may have more of his teeth than he does. Now this tooth is it's in pretty good condition. And if you don't know why I've got this tooth, you should do some research. But this tooth is, it's not in very good condition. And if you don't know why I've got this tooth, I'm going to tell you. This is part of the fat Aussie bastard's latest tooth scheme. Not scam, scheme. And, well, you might think it sounds a bit dodgy, but let me explain. Before that though, I think I'll put these down and I'll go and decontaminate my hands. I'll be back. So this is how it works. The fat Aussie bastard, Pete Finn, extracted a tooth from his mouth, as he often does, and he sent it to VB Ed, I think it was VB Ed, and the idea is that whoever receives the tooth makes a video about it and they make a donation to a charity of their choice. It only has to be a small donation, and they show in the video evidence that they have made the donation, and then they send it on to someone else who does the same thing. And so it does raise money for charity, and Fat Aussie Bastard doesn't make anything out of it other than a bit of publicity, I guess. Now, I didn't volunteer to get involved in this scheme, but someone mentioned my name and suggested that I might be interested. So I thought, well, I've got some experience with teeth, so yeah, I agreed to get involved. Now, the people who get involved in this, I'm sure they've all got their own reasons for doing it. For me, I think if someone did something bad in the past, it doesn't mean that everything they do is bad. And I think if anyone else had started this, most people would support it. But people criticise it just because it was started by Pete Finn. Look, I'm not saying that everyone should forgive and forget. This obviously doesn't make up for what Pete did, but whatever you think of him, the fact is this scheme is raising money for charity and he's not making anything from it. So I think you should judge it for what it is rather than by who started it. So now I'd better go and make my donation. I'm going to donate to the Australian Red Cross. They do a lot of good work, and in particular I'm going to choose the Queensland Floods Appeal for 2013. I've read that the flood appeal this year has not raised a lot of money, unlike the flood appeal of 2 years ago, which did raise a lot. People have been reluctant to donate this time around. So I'll just fill in my details, skip to that part, and submit the donation. Processing. There's no need to hide my real name. It's already out there. I'll just hide my email address. And there you have it. Now the final part of the scheme is that after making the donation, I'm supposed to ask you if you want the tooth. And you're supposed to message me, say you want the tooth. But in this case, someone has already asked for the tooth. And that person is HIV Man 1000. Otherwise known as Big Gay John. Now, I met Big Gay John at Brisbane Live. And I've actually been subscribed to him for a while. And he makes quite interesting videos. He just does vlogs talking to the camera. Sometimes he sings. And he talks about various stuff. go and subscribe to Big Gay John. So anyway, I'll be sending the tooth to Big Gay John. I've already got his details, so I'll be sending that very soon. Well, there you have it. The teeth.